Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with me, Suchitra Rajkumari. The headlines first. Fresh tension erupts in Bishnupur district. At least 18 injured, including 5 women, amid clash between protesters and security forces. Chief Minister Khemchan sets 2028 deadline for Imphal railway station. Vows to visit Tengnopal district despite ban imposed. Manipur government extends mobile internet ban till April 16, relaxes curfew from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. in 5 valley districts of Manipur. Home Minister Govindas Konthojam says probe into Tronglaubi incident is progressing. Appeals public to remain calm and extend cooperation in restoring normalcy. Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas Athawale urged Amit Shah for speedy probe into Tronglaubi terrorist bomb attack. And Sajibu festival celebrated across Manipur in a low-key manner in view of Tronglaubi killings. And now the news in detail. Tension escalated in Bishnupur district today amid road blockade imposed over April 7 Tronglaubi killings when protesters stopped 3 vehicles, a Bolero, a Verna, and a Swift at Thinungai around 1:30 p.m. The occupants, dressed in civil attire, claimed to be personnel of Assam Rifles but allegedly failed to produce identification documents when asked. As suspicion grew, 1 vehicle turned back and fled, while passengers from the remaining vehicles abandoned them and attempted to escape into nearby houses. An irate mob subsequently torched 2 vehicles and detained 5 individuals in a house. Upon interrogation, those detained 5 persons failed to produce valid identification and gave inconsistent answers during questioning. Later, Bishnupur police, along with Rapid Action Force (RAF) personnel, arrived at the spot and took custody of the detained individuals, reportedly by force, triggering fresh anger among protesters. Clashes soon erupted at multiple locations, including Ningthaupong, Nachau Panthong, and along Tudim Road, where security forces resorted to firing tear gas shells, smoke bombs, and reportedly live rounds to disperse the crowd. The unrest also affected Bishnupur District Hospital, where the firing caused panic and disrupted medical services. In the ensuing violence, at least 18 persons, including 5 women, were injured, while the situation remained tense with heavy security deployment across the district. Chief Minister Khemchan asserted that the 111-kilometer Imphal-Jiribam railway line, which aimed at connecting the state with the rest of the country, will be completed by 2028. He made the statement during inspection of the ongoing construction of Imphal railway station at Malom in Imphal West district. Chief Minister was accompanied by Konthojam Assembly Constituency MLA Sapam Ranjan, Lamsang Assembly Constituency MLA S. Ranjan, Chief Secretary Puneet Kumar Goel, and other senior officials. During the visit, the Chief Minister reviewed the progress of the railway station and interacted with railway authorities to assess the current status of the project. He also examined the layout and tableau of the rail track, including Jiribam-Imphal line. Responding to media queries regarding his proposed visit to Tengnoupal amid ban imposed by Kuki armed groups, he asserted that Tengnoupal is an integral part of the state and affirmed that he would proceed with the visit despite the restrictions. The government of Manipur has extended suspension of mobile internet and mobile data services, including VPN services, in 5 districts: Imphal West, Imphal East, Thoubal, Kakching and Bishnupur till April 16 for an additional 2 days with effect from 2 p.m. of April 14. The Home Department stated that the decision follows a review of the prevailing law and order situation, which continues to remain volatile in the affected areas. The government expressed apprehension over potential spread of misinformation and rumors through social media platforms such as WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, and X, which could lead to mobilization of mobs, public unrest, and damage to life and property. Officials noted that adequate technical mechanisms to effectively regulate mobile data services are still not in place, necessitating continuation of the suspension. However, broadband internet services ILL and FTTH remain conditionally restored in regulated and liberalized manner as per earlier orders. Now, district magistrates of Imphal East, West, Bishnupur, Thoubal and Kakching districts relaxed curfew permitting movement of persons outside their residences from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. on April 15. However, movement remains strictly prohibited from 5 p.m. to 5 a.m. on the following day. Assembly of 5 or more persons and carrying of sticks, stones, firearms, sharp weapons, or explosive materials continue to be banned in the scheduled areas. The order, issued after reviewing the prevailing law and order situation, maintains exemptions for government agencies involved in law enforcement, emergency services, banking institutions, CAF and PD, and functioning of courts under the jurisdiction of the High Court of Manipur, and will remain in force until further notice. Home Minister Govindas Konthaujam stated that probe into Tronglaubi incident is progressing, with National Investigation Agency actively investigating the case and maintaining regular communication with the state. Speaking at the launch of Fire Service Week 2026 at Manipur Fire Service Headquarters near Polo Ground, the minister appealed to the public to remain calm and extend cooperation in restoring normalcy. The week-long observance organized by Manipur Fire Service will continue till April 20. Highlighting the importance of public cooperation, Govindas Konthaujam stressed that both Manipur police and citizens must work closely with fire service personnel during emergencies. He noted that the government is taking steps to upgrade firefighting equipment to improve efficiency, especially with the rising number of multi-story buildings in Imphal. He also urged residents to adopt preventive measures, including installing fire extinguishers. During the program, tributes were paid to fire personnel who lost their lives in the line of duty, while computer sets were distributed to district fire substations, and live demonstrations of firefighting and rescue equipment were showcased.
Tronglaubi Thodoki investigation yamna fast pace da akoi changsilli is in a very advanced stage. Masi sarkar na paikhatlakliba thabaksing asi Manipur da leibiriba praja punamakna asaw bana akoi gi mangjaba oi akoi sungsinnare hairaga tungko ibagi oiba shanti leiba adugumba saukhatpa state ama oinanaba honabada mateng pangbiyu. Director asida leibiriba fire service ki staff khudingmakpu yamna ngamkhai leitana ha thagachaba phongdok.
Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment, Ramdas Athawale, has urged Union Home Minister Amit Shah to take decisive action against those responsible for the tragic Tronglaubi attack. In a formal letter, Athawale described the April 7 incident as a heart-wrenching tragedy, expressing profound concern over the fact that innocent minors became the primary victims of such violence. He maintained that this brutality is not merely a crime against children, but a direct assault on the peace-loving people of Manipur. The minister further expressed his strongest condemnation of the incident and called for immediate justice for the victims and the broader community. In his appeal, he urged the central government to give special emphasis on protecting civilian lives and prioritizing the restoration of peace and stability across the state. Now, Hindu followers in Manipur observed Chairauba across the state in a low-key manner in view of the recent Tronglaubi attack that killed 2 minors and subsequent firing upon civilians by CRPF personnel, which claimed the lives of 3 individuals. Unlike in the past, communities prioritized solemn rituals, which include offering food and prayers to the god. It may be mentioned that the 2 separate incidents sparked widespread protests and demands for justice, with many questioning the government's response to the attack. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomchabi Molakoijam extended warm greetings for Sajibu Chairauba to the people of Manipur. In his message, the MP expressed hope that the occasion would bring well-being to all and usher in an era of peace and prosperity for the state. Hairanggoitong Amaybam Lekay Apunba Mayra Paibi conducted Saroi Khangba ritual today. Speaking on the sidelines, Hairanggoitong Maybam Lekay Apunba Mayra Paibi member Ning Thaujam Nonibala highlighted the significance of the event, stating that they prayed for the restoration of peace and normalcy in Manipur as per the mythical belief of Meiteis.
Koi saroi khangba se lamta gi ahamba thangda nimi se sidana hana khangaga ngasi khogi Sajibu ki gaura gi charau ko se sida awai khumna ama taweba aduni akhoi mayamna thari se akhoi gi laikai sigi oina ase na thotna ba ya awana ta dana ba lai gi saruk tambane ba khona thari se saroi gi mayam sigi chakhang ne ba khoi pi se aduga lamsi ko leba isor sim sigi oina su khulum jabane ba.
Jiribam United Club JUC has announced a massive sit-in protest to be held tomorrow at Jiribam near the Irabod statue from 10:30 a.m. onwards. The protest is being organized against the recent Tronglaubi incident and the subsequent firing upon protesters by CRPF personnel at the camp. JUC leaders announced the agitation during a press meet held today, appealing to all CSO members and the public in Jiribam to participate. It also asked all concerned to refrain from organizing any festivities or entertainment programs in the town.
Narco-terroristsingna aduga tongan-tonganba maikaidagi singnariliba mayamsi thenanabagidamagta hayengsi Irabodki statue leiriba asigi akoibada Jiribamgi apunbagi oina wakat mifam sit-in protest asida miyam punamagna isa-isagi hayengi oiba numit asigi sintha lepiraga saruk yabinabagidamagta Jiri United Committee gi maikaidagi appeal tawjari.
Moirang Joint Committee comprising Mampil, Kemkal, 8033 Unit, Anul and VVF has clarified that the ongoing Bund called in response to the Tronglaubi incident has not been lifted. According to a press release, the Bund will continue till 6 p.m. of April 16. It further stated that a decision regarding its extension or conclusion will be announced on that day. The committee also noted that essential services including medical, fire services, water supply, emergency cases and religious events are exempted from the Bund. Samaj Tengbang Loop STL and Uripok Apunbalup UAL strongly condemned summoning and registration of FIR against STL General Secretary Haisnam Haisnam Shilan, and UAL Organization Secretary Lairik Yengbam Bedik, also known as Bode, for demanding justice in Tronglaubi killings. A joint sit-in protest was held today under the aegis of STL and UAL, where members decried the action as unjust and suppression of voices seeking justice. The protesters demanded immediate withdrawal of FIR and summons issued to the two leaders, warning that failure to comply would lead to intensified forms of agitation in the coming days. It may be mentioned that a notice was issued directing both to appear before the police on April 14 in connection with ongoing investigation. The notice was served in relation to FIR registered under multiple sections of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita, citing reasonable grounds to question him regarding the case. The notice further directs the accused to cooperate fully with the investigation, refrain from tampering with evidence or influencing witnesses, and to appear before the court as required.
Mapau logo matamda isa adu basin dagi itu teroris aduna aikoi ko nahak laitana sum nandara ko se aikoi pendre aduna aikoi di Manipur sida lagiba emele si di mayunda sanction duna makoi di kolau lorga makoi di project amam lahologa makoi di puni apa madu satu ko konjeng ka sanction la si ana aidana mahana resida haidu wahi ato aina yati aduna police station Bund nada lagadabani haibigi sumon lakpatagi isa sile kum sabam khangre samna lawjuru isa du na haitana Imphal thana gi side tagi mahaku pick up tawna bagi damakta ngasi sulai ngarang dang sulai na hanglaitana sum round sala lakasida mama ai boiba ekoi gi paisang na baje sum hanjala kadagi sa singa sibu makoi bu pam kun to koya roi makoi bu kokot pa roi makoi gi damakta mama ekoi na right of freedom ni makada isa singa du ngakani haidi koi wa hanjani
Brahmapur Lai Pubam Lekai Maira Paibi and Social Development Organization SODO Brahmapur Lai Pubam Lekai jointly organized a torch rally last night condemning the recent Tronglaubi incident and the subsequent firing upon protesters by CRPF personnel in a camp. During the rally, demonstrators shouted various slogans denouncing the two separate incidents. They also demanded that befitting punishments be awarded to those responsible for the attack and the CRPF personnel involved in the firing. Nupi Kanglup Women Welfare Association Kaidang Mamang Lekai carried out torch march protest till Kaidang Mamang Lekai Lamdai Bung, raising slogans against killing of 2 children in Tronglaubi bomb attack and 3 deaths in subsequent CRPF firing. The torch marchers demanded punishment of involved Kuki narco-terrorists and CRPF personnel involved in the firing. A Mairapaibi member stated that the government is competent, adding that if the government fails to act swiftly, the protest will escalate. A large number of people took out torch protest march in Wangu Sandangkong Tongkong area under Kumbi Assembly constituency, condemning the Tronglaubi killings. The torch marchers raised slogans such as "Government must protect lives of innocent civilians," "Remove central forces from Manipur," "Root out Kuki terrorists," and "Resignation of incompetent chief minister." The torch march protest, organized by various clubs, carried out the march at Wangu Sandangkong Tongkong, passed through Chairel Mangjil, Laingang Tabi, and Chandon Pokpi. EYDC Club Iroi Semba has closed the Manipur Zoological Garden in protest against the recent Tronglaubi incident, where 2 minors were killed in a bomb attack and subsequent CRPF firing, claiming 3 more lives. The club is urging the public to suspend festivities and entertainment programs across the state in solidarity with the victims.
तसेंना खमजद्रिबा आंगां लोइनाना मदुगी प्रोटेस्ट संजलुबा mioi ahum amasu yam minusi haitana central forces na kapthorpa nongina panbadagi legidaba dugi solution ama porakribo yusemba yu development club na koliba area mafam asida matam kattana irang prau kumai amadi hoksi na singba koi tingjang jakre loina nangasi gauragi serao on sisu yusemba zoological garden asi zu yama lakani haidana asa to biram lebiramani mangjong na ju asi koi ngasi gi oina club na tingjang jare haiba mafam asi usujari.
Now let's take a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Welcome back. Several civil society organizations, CSOs, based in Kangleipak district, including Kuki Chief Association, Molnoi Area Welfare Council, Hill Tribal Council More, Kuki Students Organization, and Kuki Women Union and Human Rights, have issued a joint press statement expressing strong concern over what they described as continued hate speeches and narratives targeting Kuki-Zo community. The organizations alleged that such developments reflect growing divide and have made peaceful coexistence increasingly difficult despite formation of a popular government. The CSOs declared their continued demand for separate administration, stating that peace and development would not be acceptable at the cost of their core demand. They also announced non-cooperation with Meitei government representatives in Kangleipak district and called for strict maintenance of buffer zones to prevent further escalation. While appreciating the role of central forces in maintaining these zones, the organization urged increased deployment in hill areas and along buffer zones. The statement further asserted that Kuki-Zo people of the district remain united and resolute in safeguarding their interest. Timely intervention of local volunteers prevented a fire from escalating at a firewood storage site in a forest area of Hairok, Thoubal district on Sunday morning. The blaze, which broke out suddenly, was successfully extinguished before causing major destruction by the volunteers from Eco Network Manipur, Hairok Development Club, HDC, Kangleipak Development Association, KDA, and Kuman Youth Development Club, KYDC. Citing a history of similar incidents, Eco Network Manipur expressed strong suspicions that the fire may have been intentionally set by unidentified individuals. The organization further appealed to the public to refrain from such destructive activities and called for a collective effort towards forest conservation. Dr. T.H. Vapani, who secured All India rank 800 in the recently declared civil services examination conducted by UPSC, was accorded a warm welcome by CSOs and students organizations from Senapati district upon his arrival at Imphal International Airport at around 1:30 p.m. today. Speaking to the media, Dr. Vapani expressed his profound happiness and attributed his success to divine grace. Reflecting on his journey, he highlighted the significant challenges he faced during the initial stages of his preparation in Senapati, citing a lack of proper guidance as a major hurdle. He added that he ultimately cracked the examination in his 5th attempt after preparing thoroughly in Imphal.
2022 I say interview how you give it. Although health issues like interview pasana careful when I खलगा आई ऑप्शनल पेपर्स इन मेडिकल साइंस लेबो आई शो डॉक्टर अमानी ना चाही मरी मंगा पा दिबुनी ना इन फंडेसिदा ऑप्शनल मेडिकल साइंस ऑप्शनल पाइसे कना है ना आई खालीबा दु मतम दा अदबो कुसे रिजल्ट को मतम दे आई से मार्क्स से किता मी एवरेज बोइना फंग देबो को आई मार्क्स किता रैंक से किता नेम गिविंग स्टडी मेटेरियल लाइक मार्केट दा फेलो डॉक्टर शो पतना फुन रगा पाबसे ही लाइट होगी अदुगी मा किता देखो गाइडेंस अब तारेको
Relief materials comprising rice, dal and potatoes were distributed in conflict-affected areas of Ukhrul district, particularly in Litan and Sharkapung village, under the initiative of Deputy Chief Minister Nemchakibgin. The distribution was carried out by Joseph Kashung, who reached out to the affected families. Chairman of Litan, Rokshan Kaising, expressed gratitude for the timely assistance extended to the residents facing hardships due to the conflict. In her message, the Deputy Chief Minister appealed for unity and harmony, stating that there should be no divisions, no caste, only love and unity. Tamenglong SDO D. Maidinbui, along with his wife Mercy Daimai, visited Shepherd's Home, a privately run children's home for underprivileged children at Kahulong village under Tamenglong subdivision today. The home, founded by Ramthai Liu Kamai, a young and visionary woman from the village, aims to provide education and socio-religious support to disadvantaged children. Established from humble beginnings, the home currently shelters 8 children, 6 from Impa Ningdi in Tausem subdivision and 2 from Tapho in Senapati district, who are all enrolled in classes from KG to class 4 at the local primary school. During the visit, need for support from government officials, civil society organizations, and charitable donors was highlighted to strengthen such initiatives and ensure a better future for the underprivileged children in the region. Assam Rifles organized a series of veteran outreach and community engagement programs across Manipur. A veteran interaction program held at More in Tengnopal district was participated by around 30 ex-servicemen, including widows and a Veer Nari, where officials addressed their concerns and assured continued support. Meanwhile, Director General Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera visited Kaithel Manbi, Palel and Kakching garrisons on April 12 and 13 to review operational preparedness and interact with troops and veterans. He commended personnel for their dedication, awarded commendation cards for exemplary service, and emphasized the need for vigilance and coordination with civil administration. In Kakching, he also interacted with over 190 ex-servicemen and Veer Naris. In addition, Assam Rifles conducted community-centric activities, including a week-long yoga campaign in border villages of Chandel district and a friendly volleyball match in Ukhrul district with an aim to promote health, youth engagement, and social harmony. Proscribed group Kangleipak Communist Party Politburo Standing Committee marked its 46th Rising Day with observation programs across various locations, including 2-minute silence for those killed in alleged Indian occupation. A release issued by Secretary Information and Public Relations Department M. Punsiba Maitei, medicines and first aid kits were distributed and organized public outreach activities, while the main function comprised reading of Chairman Ibungo Ngangom's message and launch of revolutionary education policy of Kangleipak, REPOK. The party strongly criticized commercialization of education, high private school fees, poor teacher pay, and alleged irregularities in higher education admissions, claiming meritocracy is being undermined. As part of REPOK, KCP announced sweeping reforms such as reduction in admission and monthly fees, cap on annual fee hikes, mandatory staff benefits, strict student-teacher ratios, inclusion of modern and indigenous subjects, and a ban on quotas and religious activities in educational institutes. It also warned of strict enforcement, stating that institutions failing to comply may face severe penalties, with a list of non-compliant schools to be published by October 31st of 2026, and appealed for public cooperation in implementing the policy. An unidentified dead body was recovered from a pond at Manipuri Friends Colony in Imphal East on April 14 around 10:05 a.m. under the jurisdiction of Haingang Police Station. According to police, a case has been registered and investigation is underway. During the inquest, the deceased was found wearing blue jeans without a shirt, with tanned complexion and an approximate height of 5 feet 5 inches, and is suspected to be a local individual. The body has been deposited at Jennings Morgue for identification and necessary procedures, while police have appealed to the public to share any information regarding the identity of the deceased. Now, Delhi Manipuri Pangal Alumni Association, DMPAA, has expressed profound grief over the demise of Dr. Muhammad Maniruddin Shaikh, former Speaker of Manipur Legislative Assembly, describing his passing as great loss to the state. In a condolence message issued by DMPAA President Al-Haj Muhammad Amzad Ali Khan, the association stated that Dr. Shaikh, an MBBS graduate from University of Delhi in 1968, dedicated his life to serving the people as a compassionate doctor and a responsible public leader. He served as the Speaker of the 8th Manipur Legislative Assembly and was widely respected for his sincerity, dignity, and commitment to the public welfare. The association prayed for his eternal peace and a place in Jannatul Farduas, while extending heartfelt condolences and solidarity to the bereaved family. Now, members of the Patriotic Writers Forum, PAWF, Manipur and Tripura held a condolence meeting yesterday for the late writer and Nongchup Haram Khorjailup Naho Khol founder President Gauro Thongamcha. The meeting took place at the residence of PAWF Tripura Secretary Ningombam Pranay in Abhoyanagar, Tripura. During the event, attendees paid tribute to Gauro's life, praising his dedicated role in promoting Manipuri language, literature, and culture, as well as his generosity as a donor for several literary awards. And finally, we have the weather report. According to ICAR Regional Center Lamphelpat, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 29 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 17.5 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 87% in the morning and 53% in the evening.
ꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯃꯤ ꯁꯣꯛꯄ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝ
We have an update. Bishnupur District Magistrate has reimposed strict curfew across the district with effect from 5 p.m. on April 14 until further orders in view of the prevailing situation. The order was issued following apprehensions of serious breach of peace, disturbance to public tranquility, and potential threats to human lives and property during the unlawful activities by anti-social elements. As per the order, movement of individuals outside their residences has been strictly prohibited, and assembly of 5 or more persons carrying sticks, stones, firearms, sharp weapons, or any potentially dangerous materials has been banned. However, essential and emergency services, government agencies engaged in maintaining law and order, financial institutions, and courts under the jurisdiction of the High Court of Manipur are exempted. Authorities have also directed that prior permission must be obtained for any emergency-related gatherings such as marriages and funerals, while urging strict compliance to maintain peace in the district. And now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Fresh tension erupts in Bishnupur district. At least 18 injured, including 5 women, amid clash between protesters and security forces. Chief Minister Khemchan sets 2028 deadline for Imphal railway station. Vows to visit Tengnopal district despite ban imposed. Manipur government extends mobile internet ban till April 16. Relaxes curfew from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. in 4 valley districts of Manipur. Reclamped in Bishnupur district from 5 p.m. today. Home Minister Govindas Konthogram says probe into Tronglaubi incident is progressing. He appeals public to remain calm and extend cooperation in restoring normalcy. Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas Athawale urged Amit Shah for speedy probe into Tronglaubi terrorist bomb attack. And Sajibu festival celebrated across Manipur in a low-key manner in view of Tronglaubi killings. That is all the news we have for now. Thank you for watching SKTV News and keep watching for more news updates at 8 p.m.